first it seemed just like any other night as they headed home from work.
What's that?
I don't know.
Maybe it's forest fire.
I don't see any smoke. Yeah, well, what the hell is it?
Get closer to it, Mike. Get closer to it.
What we saw was not that far away. I mean, we could see this thing. It was clear. It was distinct. It wasn't just a point of light in the sky or anything like this. This was very close. You could have thrown a rock and hit it. I was scared, but like everyone there, but I got out and went towards it. It might have been a foolish thing, but I was thinking this thing might take off. You know, I just wanted to get a closer look. I figured this would vanish.
Travis, get back in here!
Did you see what happened to him? They killed him! They're gonna kill us too! Shut up! We gotta go back. No way, Mike! Are you crazy?
After we'd put maybe a quarter of a mile distance between us and it, I suddenly realized what we'd done, and I realized that our friend was back there, that I'd left him there. So I stopped the truck, and several of them didn't want that at all. And I says, well, we have to go back. He could be hurt. Obviously is hurt, and we can help him. We went back to the site. The thing was gone. Travis was gone, so we thought maybe he wandered off somewhere, so we conducted a hand-in-hand search, you might say, 6 grown men walking around in the woods about as close to each other as they could get. We decided that without being able to find him, we would have to do something. What would we do? All we could think of was go to the authorities.
The sheriff arrived and listened to their story. He was cautious, but not completely disbelieving. He decided that the only thing to do was to go back up the hill in the morning and look for Travis.
3 of the guys had no intention of going back up the hill. They wanted to stay right down there where they were. And so me and one other fella and several of the sheriff people went back up the hill and covered all the roads below and above, and we looked for tracks, we looked for sign, we listened. We couldn't find him at all. There was no trace of him at all, no tracks of any kind anywhere. It just seemed that they must have taken him, whoever they were. We had no idea at that point.
It's only maybe 100 feet or so away from us. I'm just sitting and filled this whole area in here. See how it's all burned up and stuff? It was huge, you know, it was filled this whole thing up. It's the weirdest damn thing I've ever seen.
Somebody from somewhere other than this world had taken him, and he was just not there.
Mike Rogers and the sheriff went to inform Travis Walton's mother that her son was missing.
I'm sorry. I left him. I just didn't know what to do. I'm sorry.
All through that night and the next several days, it was incomprehensible. We could not understand what had happened. It just didn't sink in. Something had happened, something odd had happened. We didn't know if it was terrible, whether it was great, we didn't know, but it's something that we couldn't understand had happened, and it was very traumatic, very traumatic, the most traumatic event that I've ever encountered.
The sheriff from Holbrook suspected that the men had murdered Travis and buried his body in the woods, and that they were using the UFO story as an alibi. He wanted some answers and wasn't going to give up until he got them.
Well, Dallas, why don't you tell us about this conversation with Travis?
Joe, they was just talking about his sister. Well, they've been dating.
Do you have a problem with Travis here, son?
Travis was my best friend. Why would I kill him?
No, I don't know. I understand he wanted to marry your sister. Well, maybe you didn't like that idea. If you boys are all telling the truth, why not take a lie detector test?
It's fine with me.
Hell yeah, I'll do it.
Well, good. We'll get to the bottom of this yet.
2 days later, the polygraph examiner gave an official report.
Your name, Mike Rogers.
They told Mike Rogers it was the first time the polygraph examiner had such a large number of subjects to work with regarding the same event, and actually used the word proof in his report. He said his findings positively proved the men did see something that they believed was a UFO.
No.
Did you see spacecraft?
Yes, I did.
Later, Travis returned with a remarkable story.